Life happens, doesn't it? You know, I wanted to do a video. It's been a while because I wanted to talk about fasting when life gets hard. Fasting when you have circumstances that come up that are out of your control. And, you know, for me, I don't know about you, but for me, food was always my comfort. Food is what I would turn to when things got difficult. And so now that I've been fasting for over 4 years, I've had a situation come up that has been very difficult for me. And yet I have found that I am still able to fast and to stay true to my fasts. I'm doing a minimum of 18 hours a day. I'm opening my fasting window with good nutrition because that's going to be really important for me right now. And if you stay on till the end, I've got a really cool little thing that I just learned about, never had a need for before, that I think you never know when you might need this too. So welcome, my name is Joyce Holthouse and I love fasting. I love teaching about fasting, how to get through some of the difficult times, how to, fast and answer questions, all that kind of stuff. So thank you so much for being here. And I will tell you, here's what happened. 5 weeks ago, I was playing pickleball like I always do, like I love to do, and I had a bad fall. I was going for a ball. I was running very fast. My body got ahead of my feet, had my paddle in my left hand because I'm left-handed, and I went down and broke my fall with my wrist. And ended up at the ER, and then ended up finding out that I would need surgery. So I now have a plate and 6 screws in this arm. And guys, it's been a journey. It's been a journey of trying to keep positive, trying to focus on what I can do, not what I can't do. It's been a journey with managing fasting around taking pain medication and medication, just other like Tylenol, ibuprofen. And so I wanted to just come on and share a little of that journey with you. For the most part, I've done pretty well, but I'll tell you, there have been some tough times, painful times. I am a baby when it comes to pain. Let me know in the comments if you're a baby when it comes to pain, because I am. And yet I also don't like to take medication or pain medication or any of that. So thankfully, the doctor did tell me, he said, you are healthy, you're active, and so you should heal well. But I thought that meant like maybe quicker. Like it's been 5 weeks, you guys, and I'm starting to find myself getting impatient about that. If you've ever had a broken bone that you've had to go through healing, please let me know in the comments. I could really use some encouragement. But I want to tell you that as far as fasting goes, I have stayed true to that for several reasons. Number one is all the health benefits of fasting, right? Fasting helps with inflammation. Autophagy helps your cells to rebuild. It helps to build your immune system. And so I've wanted to stay true to fasting. But there are also times that, especially when I was taking some pain medication, that I didn't want to take that pain medication on an empty stomach. But what I would do is maybe have a little bone broth or eat a date. I didn't feel like I had to eat a full meal. And then I would just wait and continue on with my fasting. So that's kind of how I've managed that. Managing the emotions has been difficult because I don't have my comfort, which is food, anymore. But you know what? It's allowed me to feel the emotions. It's allowed me to feel the grief over having a summer in a splint. It's allowed me to feel the disappointment and the discouragement of just even falling and breaking a bone. I have been a little bit surprised at the emotions that come with this, but also I feel so blessed in so many ways. one of the ways is that my church did a meal train for us. And I just asked for it for the first 2 weeks, not because my husband can't cook, he's an amazing cook, but he's doing a whole lot more than he ever had to, and so just to give him a break. And you know what? It was such a blessing allowing people to love on us like that. That was huge. And and even just, I've always been the caregiver for my husband. My husband's been battling cancer for 12 years. And for us to switch those roles has been kind of amazing. He's amazing. And so that's been a blessing in our lives as well. And just staying strong in my faith and realizing that when I'm not strong, God is, and God is faithful. So I just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about that and how fasting is actually, I think, is helping my healing. Now for the fun part. So I learned about this from the orthopedic surgeon's office. When I had the big cast on for like 10 days after my surgery, I could not get that wet. This is nice because see these Velcro strips? I can take this off to shower, but otherwise I'm supposed to wear it all the time. You see this little stuff coming through? So for some reason, the texture of the inside of this cast, even though it's soft, felt rough on my arm and on the incision. So this is a bandana, a well-worn bandana, I will say, that we've cut and kind of custom fit inside so it's softer on my skin. But the cool thing that I learned about, and I will put a link for this in the comments because I got these on Amazon. So adult cast covers. These are amazing. And it was like $10 for 3 of them, and they're reusable. So I'm gonna try to hold this up for you. This is what this looks like. Look at, it's plastic, it's got a little place for your thumb and this part, and it just goes right over your arm all the way up to about here, and then it kind of seals. And I will tell you, when I took a shower, I did not have to worry about it. I'm back from the day where we used to take bread bags from loaves of bread and try to tie them over if you had something that you couldn't get wet. These are amazing. They make them in kids sizes and adult sizes. And I will tell you, it's probably the best $10 I ever spent. So I'll put a link for that in the comments, in the description. There'll be a link for you there. So appreciate any comments, any encouragement you can give me because I'm really working on being patient. I can't do any physical therapy yet. I see the doctor again in a little over a week, and then I'll be able to start some occupational therapy. But right now, this is all I can do. I make fists, I touch my fingers, and that's about it. Just keeping things moving because that also helps with the swelling. All right, that's all I've got for you, but I just want to tell you, you can fast through hard things. You can do hard things. If I can do this, I know that anyone can do this.